We apologize for the sound issues. It should be better now and should be fixed for the rest of the game. Apologize for the inconvenience. Haynes boots it up. Carter has it down the wing. Let's take it down to the center. Wilson holding possession nicely so far this game. Carter has it. Need one good play. Try to give them an opportunity. Great pass right there by Folds. Not able to hold on to that though. Leads it back. Maybe try to look for a cross in. Tries to do so, but kicked out by a E.L. Haynes defender, but it's going to be a Wilson throw-in.
Here's Corkat with it. Nice physical there. The E.L. Haynes attacker to get the ball. Plays a through down his left-hand side, but Wilson defense well aware of it. Roulette with it. Wilson team trying to keep a little bit of possession, build up their attack slowly with numbers. Folds tries to play a ball towards Stevens, but a little too far. Couldn't get it, and now it's an E.L. Haynes throwing. This Wilson team right now has come out, I would say, pretty strong for his first 12 minutes, keeping a lot of the ball, not letting E.L. Haynes really do much with it when they have an offense. High press, and yeah, I think the game's going good for them right now. They just have to find better passes inside the box, I would say, and really make sure that they finish if they get a good chance.
I couldn't have said it better myself. They've really held possession nicely this game, even with E.L. Haynes being on high pressure. Sort of what Wilson is trying to do, which they've been super successful about on the defensive end, but they just haven't had super great opportunities yet to score. But you know those will come with this Wilson team, as they're very patient with their opportunities. And it's sort of like the game that we just watched before. If you're tuning in from the girls' soccer game, Wilson girls team controlled the possession nicely in that first half, but they only scored in those last 10 minutes. So looking very similar to that game. Wilson continues to work it through the back, through their center backs. E.L. Haynes continues to put on the pressure, even though it hasn't been super successful so far. Be interested to see if they start to gas out towards the end of this game or in the second half, if they continuously pressure the whole game without being super successful at it. He decides to boot it down long. Folds has it. He's played a beautiful game so far on the defensive end, just passing the ball nicely. Had that great opportunity to try to get one into Cooper, but wasn't able to connect on that earlier in this game. Trying to target Cooper again, not able to connect on it. This time he's going to regain back to the Wilson center backs. Nice headers right there to move the ball forward. Great play right there by Stevens to hold the possession. Chico has it. Tries to work it forward. A little miscommunication on who was going for the ball there. Chico and Folds putting the ball nicely right now. I don't know exactly what the call was there. Do you know what the call was?
There's an injured player on the field for E.L. Haynes.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
Apparently. He seems to be fine now. He's walking around now. But he was down. And, yeah.
Wilson's team's success really starts in the midfield, as they've really been able to hold possession and play defense great today. It all starts right now with who's on the field right now: Chico, Folds, and Matias Roulette. So they've been super successful at being able to pass the ball, work the ball through the back, up through the wings, and all over the field. Tries to play out the wrong pass. Not able to connect with Cooper Lane. Keeper has it. Decides to boot this one long.
a little bit of miscommunication there by Wilson defense. Could have ended up in someone getting hit. Head clash. Here's Folds with it. Wilson playing out the back as they tend to do so. Nice ball in by Rashad towards the middle. Bad touch by Folds, but still with it. Through ball in towards the lane. Cleared away by this Haynes defense.
Cookett trying to whip this one in.
Probably going to put it front post towards lane. Nice ball in. Just couldn't get a nice finish on it though, and Neil Haynes have a chance for a counter attack. See if they can craft something up here. But Roulette was not being fooled by anything. Nice interception there, and it goes out for a Neil Haynes throw-in.
Yeah, couldn't have made a better play right there by Roulette. One-on-one right here with him, and so if you get beat, that looking like a goal for E.L. Haynes, but decides to kick the ball out instead of giving E.L. Haynes the opportunity to score. So smart play right there. This time it's going to go off Folds. Another throw-in for E.L. Haynes as Emmanuel Taman starts to warm up on the sidelines. Wilson with only one shot, 17 minutes in this game. What do you think they have to do to really be able to get on the scoreboard and give themselves more chances?
I think it's just they have to be a little more patient in the final third. I think they are playing these crosses in a little too early. They should pass it back if they need to and just wait for the right chance to play it through ball or cross it in. I mean, they have Lane, who's a big striker, so with the right picked out pass, he can score both with his head and with his feet.
Wilson has it in the back as the E.L. Haynes keeper decides to boot it down long. Still working it through the back. Wilson has been super patient in the back third, like he's been saying, but that's when they tend to get towards goal, they tend to start speeding it up and not be as patient. Roulette has it, loses possession on that pass. Back. Beautiful slide right there to be able to get that ball. Beautiful defense right here by Wilson. Not really even given up an opportunity at all, except for that early one of E.L. Haynes. Have not been able to test keeper Pete. Playing up to the wing. Maybe be able to switch the field. Decides to go back through the center backs. Up through the keeper. On the middle. Still working through the back. Being super patient. Almost trying to just tire off this E.L. Haynes team as they're still trying to run after each opponent, still keeping that high pressure on. A little bit slower as I feel like, but still for the most part keeping the pressure on. Beautiful passing. Really haven't been able to work it into E.L. Haynes territory, but still able to hold the possession, which we know they want to do. This time Lane gets it up, not towards the box, interesting. And gets the ball, tries to hit Chico, but a little bit of miscommunication. Coach J.C. Congola was not happy about that one. This time E.L. Haynes gives it up. For E.L. Haynes, I feel like you got to try to hold the possession. As you can see, Wilson's really trying to hold the possession. You got to do that. You got to try to counter that and try to slow their game down. Try to hold possession. Try to work for a shot to kind of counter what Wilson is trying to do. But instead, they've really tried to do the opposite. Try to make some long boot-in passes down, which haven't been successful so far. As Emmanuel Taman will check on for Matthias Roulette. And it's going to be a free kick for E.L. Haynes. look for them to try to hold the possession. They just decide not to. Boot it down long, and Wilson regains possession again. Pressure is there, though. This is a scary one right here. Biddle's got to make something happen. Makes a beautiful pass to Stevens. Holding the ball nicely. They'll be able to swing the field. They do. So works to the center. Makes a bad touch. Could have lost the ball there, but holds on to it. This time Kamen has it. Holds on to the ball, and we know he's strong and fast, so great player to have in the midfield. And this one's going to be off of E.L. Haynes, and it's going to be a corner kick. Looking for another opportunity for Cookett to whip it in, try to get on one of those big players of Wilson's heads. So that could be Blaine or Tiemann, or even one of the center backs like Biddle. Wilson has a couple of trick plays where they might call for one of their defenders, their men to come out and then whip it in, but decided to not go to any of those today. Gets it in again, but not able to finish on that one. Cookett's gotten some good balls to them, but not able to put any of those in the back of the net or really even give a chance for them to score. E.L. Haynes goal kick. This one's going to go off on E.L. Haynes' player's head, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Here's Taman with the ball. Nice touch there, get by 2 defenders. Another one get by 3, too big though. He gets a pickpocket. It files back towards Coycat though. Nice little 1-2 there. Playing it back. Chico didn't seem to pick up on it, and a dangerous ball. Here's E.L. Haynes with a chance. Wilson defense well aware though. Another long ball by E.L. Haynes. And Stevenson tried to head it away. And good job there to get this ball back for Wilson. Here's Chico with it. Pressured by E.L. Haynes, but gives it away towards Nico, who has a lot of green space in front of him. Plays it wide towards Coycat. He can put it cross in here. He does. Headed away by E.L. Haynes, falls back. Chico with a shot, misses the ball, falls it back for Folds, and miss-hit there, and it trickles into the goalie's hands.
Great opportunity right there for Folds. Shot right just outside the box, but puts it right into the keeper. Not able to put enough power or accuracy on that one. My guess is he wants that one back, as that could have been the first goal on the scoreboard if he puts that one in the right place.
Seems that 2 players will be checked on for Wilson. Here's E.L. Haynes with the ball on this right-hand side. Good pressure by Biddle though. Another long ball, and not sure who he's targeting there. Cleared away by this Wilson defense. Here's Carter with the ball. Heads it off the shoulder of the E.L. Haynes player, and it goes out for a Wilson. Never mind, excuse me. E.L. Haynes throwing, I guess. Ref thought it hit back.
Long throw in down the line. Goes off E.L. Haynes' defender's head, attacker's head, but it's going to be Wilson throwing.
Two players have been checked on for Wilson. It seems to be Nico and Wendell for Folds and Chico.
Yeah, Coach JC deciding to really switch up the midfield, having all the midfielders come in and out of the game so far. So coming with a new, 2 fresh set of legs next to this midfield. So see if that makes a difference for Wilson. I thought the midfield was playing pretty well. I don't know if he just wants to give them a breather, or if he's seen something else that he doesn't like. Joey makes a good turn.
Cat with it. Nice 1-2 there with Roulette. Puts it in. Nice ball inside for lane. Drops it off for Nico. Haynes, well aware though, and quickly clears it away. Wilson throwing up this left-hand side.
I thought Cooper might have been able to make a turn and try to go for goal instead of leaning it back. But even if he did lean it back, I thought he could have made a better pass than that. Was sort of weak.
Cheeky little move there by Carter to get away from the defender, but nobody at the penalty spot. And that Haynes foul, and it'll be a free kick for Wilson in a dangerous area about the 18-yard line. Seems to be that Wendell will be taking it.
Yeah, great opportunity right here for Wilson to score. Just outside that box, right where you want it to happen. And it could be a costly foul if Wilson's able to put this one back in the net. See if they go for another one of those trick plays that they went for before in another one of those games. It looks like Stevens is going to take this one.
Tries to play down low, not a bad shot. Just couldn't get it on either side of the goal. And it fell straight into that keeper's hand.
Again, you got to be frustrated. We talked about it before, but it's looking more and more like the game before that we just saw, the girls soccer game, where Wilson's getting some opportunities to score, but each shot they're doing it feels like it's going right for the keeper. That was right for the keeper. The keeper didn't have to move a single inch. It almost felt like. If he puts that in the bottom right, bottom left, that's more looking like it's a hard save for that keeper to make. But a routine save, not able to put it where you want it, so not able to finish that one.
Here's Nico with the ball. Pass it back towards Stevens down his left-hand side. He has a lot of green space, could look for a shot here. Haynes player closes it out on him though. Plays it back towards Wendell, who loses it. Now Haynes with a chance. Once again playing a long ball though. Not really sure what their tactic is here, as Wilson have been on their toes this game so far and dealing with those pretty well. Here's Wilson once again with the ball on his right-hand side. Cat with it. In the middle towards Nico. Wendell with it. Wilson playing down this left-hand side. Nico tries to flick it on behind him and goes out for a Wilson throwing. Takes it quickly in towards Lane in the box. Nice physical there to shield the ball away from player. Chance there for Nico to put a shot, but just picked right before a shot by that Haynes player. Another Haynes long ball, and Wilson once again at position. Dangerous ball in the middle though. Cat's able to deal with it. Takes it out towards Nico. Carter with it, tries to use his speed to get around him. He does.
Coach Congola not happy with Nico dribbling. We know Coach Congola's strategy is to pass the ball. So when he likes his players, even though Nico made a good run there, I felt like he's still not happy with that play. And it's going to be a Haynes goal kick.
Congola there was a little frustrated, thinking that Carter was dribbling himself into a situation where he's going to be surrounded by Haynes players. But like the way they've been playing down this left-hand side recently, having that 1-2 passes into Carter and uses his speed to get in front of the defenders, and nice crosses into the box. Just haven't really had anyone being there to finish it.
Wilson still really, even though they haven't been able to get some great opportunities, I mean, they've had some opportunities, but haven't been able to put any of them in the net. You still have to be happy in some ways that you've been able to hold possession for at least 80% of this game so far, and it's been 30 minutes. So for that to happen, you've got to think that at some point they're going to get some great opportunities to score, and this scoreboard will change. And then on the opposite side of the field, if you're an Haynes fan, or if you're a Haynes coach or player, you can't be happy with your team's performance by giving up so much possession, and you've got to be happy with the scoreboard being 0-0.
Here's a dangerous chance for Haynes though. Nice ball into the box. Seems the player got a touch on it, but just couldn't get the good enough contact to shoot it on goal. And it goes out of bounds for a Wilson goal kick. Playing out the back. Seems Congola loves this. Compete with it, taking his time. Pass out towards Max. Surrounded by E.L. Haynes players and hits it off at E.L. Haynes players for a Wilson throwing.
Wilson continues to pass the ball well. Loses this one, but E.L. Haynes defender decides to kick this one out, so it's going to be another Wilson throw-in. Maybe able to play this one inside the middle to Nico, but decides to go long. Cleared by E.L. Haynes defender. He's able to hold possession. Playing this one, great tackle by Emmanuel. E.L. Haynes is still able to hold possession. Holding possession nicely right here. Emmanuel makes a great tackle. Playing up the field, has lots of room. Picks it up to Lane. Loses the ball a little bit. Great defense right here by E.L. Haynes. Interesting strategy, in my opinion, by E.L. Haynes to really drop their center backs low when Wilson is attacking. Really opens up for the long shots, but doesn't allow Wilson to really get anything downfield towards the goal. So it's worked so far, so gotta think that they continue to do that.
Yeah, I think they're just a little fearful of what Lane can do if he has this one-on-one chance myself, considering that he's a big player and he can just shield the ball off him and then take a shot. Honestly, so far, I would keep doing what E.L. Haynes is doing, as these long shots haven't really gone anywhere. But we'll see how that changes throughout the game. If Wilson notices it and they start playing for these long shots, they might end up taking better ones. And E.L. Haynes might regret what they're doing. Here's quick out the ball. Plays it inside towards Wendell. Just can't get his foot on it, though. Falls back towards Stevens, though. Plays it out towards left inside towards Nico. Puts a cross in for Lane. Good cross right over his head.
Oh, beautiful class play right there by Wilson. Not able to tuck that one away, but a beautiful cross by Carter. Exactly where you want it. Right on that right wing foot. But not able to tuck that one away. Got to be frustrated right there for Wilson.
I agree. Couldn't put a little bit of bend on it. Get into that bottom left-hand post. Just skims it. But another chance for Wilson missed. Another chance that you think E.L. Haynes is starting to get a little fearful. Goal kick goes straight towards Wendell. Tries to play Lane. Cleared away by this E.L. Haynes defense.
So we enter on the 7-minute mark. Surprising scoreline of 0-0. With 33 minutes played so far in this game.
What a chance there by Lane. Nice header in. Wonderful goalkeeping there, though. Was able to react quick enough. Big chance there by Wilson. And honestly, I feel like the goal is coming before this half. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. Wilson are putting this E.L. Haynes defense on their toes right now. They're keeping him in the ropes. They're not letting him breathe. Let's see if they can get something out of this corner. Has some nice aerial targets in Lane and Taman. See where Stevens wants to place it. Takes it short. Plays it back out towards Stevens. Nice cross inside. Looked like the cross was going towards goal and the keeper had to punch it out. Nice play there by Wilson once again to create the shot.
That's going to be another corner. Seems like they're not happy with Cookett's corners, so they elect to go to Stevens. Has a great opportunity. They go back to one of their trick plays where they have Wendell come up, make one pass, then go back to the man who shot the corner. Almost works out, but not able to finish. I think they're going to call.
Seems to be another injured player for E.L. Haynes. Down on the ground right now.
Seemed to be a little bit physical with Carter down there. Don't know exactly what happened, but seems to be all right. Looks to be, I don't know what the ref is going to call it, if he's going to call another corner.
I think they're just going to redo the corners.
See if Wilson can finish this one. Raises the hand, boots it up, back post. This one to Haynes, and it goes. Goal, goal, goal! What a beautiful cross! What a beautiful cross right there by Stevens. right onto Taman's head. He's very tall, around 6'4", able to put that one right in that top left corner, finish this one, and bring the Wilson lead to 1-0. Huge momentum boost for this Wilson team that overall hasn't been able to score in these first 35 minutes.
Absolute peach there by Stevens to put it straight onto Taman's head, and he does not hold back there. Puts all his power into it and smashes it into that top left corner. And Wilson go up 1-0 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. See! Here's Wilson with it once again. Let's see if this gave him a little bit of an adrenaline rush. Not sure what that one was there for Taman. I think he got a little too excited, my friend.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself right there. It was not the opportunity to shoot right there, 30, 40 yards away from that box. But going back to that corner, beautiful play right there. And to give Wilson the lead, again, like I'm saying it before, if you missed it, a beautiful game right by the girls varsity soccer team. This game is looking mighty similar to the game where Wilson did not score until around the 7-5 minute mark, very similar to this game. So see if Wilson can follow that same strategy and take another goal in these last couple of minutes, like the girls did.
Free kick here for E.O. Haynes. I think E.O. Haynes got to survive through these next 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Try to get into this halftime and regroup as a team. Nice ball there by E.O. Haynes. No one there to even try to finish it though. Bad clearance and it falls for Taman. Here, Wilson can push for a counterattack. Bad ball by Taman though. Scooped up by Nico. Tries to play a ball towards Lane. Just can't get it though. Haynes once again though gives it back towards this Wilson team. And I'm not sure what the call is here, but I think the ref said that one of the Wilson players was being a little too physical, and it's an E.O. Haynes free kick. Quick free kick here by E.O. Haynes. Not sure what they were thinking there. Ball bouncing around. Neither team picking it up. Here's Nico with it. Plays it back towards Max. Playing it towards Beat. Inside towards Nico, surrounded by players, can get the ball out. Nice find there to Taman. Can look for this right-hand side, plays it towards Koiket. Nice little 1-2 by Taman there. Not sure who he was looking for there, and gives it back towards E.O. Haynes. Playing this ball around nicely. But a nice interception there, just absolutely robs the player of the ball. Falls back towards Wendell, looking around, scanning the field. Finds Koiket open on this right-hand side. Playing it inside towards Lane. Just doesn't, not good communication there though, and it falls straight into the goalkeeper's gloves.
You got to think that this E.O. Haynes team makes a difference, makes a change now, or makes a team change in the second half to try to hold the possession a little bit more. They've really tried to go for some long balls and just try to go for some wonder goals, if I do say so myself. But it really hasn't worked out. Wilson did able to hold possession for the majority of this game, and it's showing on the scoreboard with the 1-0 lead.
You know what, Nathan? I think Wilson played a great half so far this game. Absolute peaches into the box. Having playing those triangles, those 1-2s, not letting this E.O. Haynes team breathe, just absolutely stepping on their necks, not allowing them to do anything. And if they continue this, I think surely the scoreline will increase.
Thrown by E.O. Haynes. Gets it into the box.
Here's E.O. Haynes with it. See if they can get something here, tie the scoreline up. Not sure if that was a shot or a cross there, but it doesn't matter. Biddle there to intercept it. Here's Carter with it. Nice little trick there by Carter. Just couldn't get his feet on it though. E.O. Haynes defender cleared it though. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. And another Wilson throwing. Throwing in towards Wendell, who plays it nicely back towards Biddle. Max once again under pressure and once again finding Taman. This team has just dealt with this pressure incredibly. I mean, absolute perfection so far. Here's Nico with it. Puts the defender on skates. Not sure if this is an ice rink or Horace Fleming the third field. Trying to play it down this right-hand side. Couldn't get it, though. Still fighting for it, though. Falls towards lane inside the box. Gonna get a shot off. Surrounded by E.L. Haynes player, though. Falls towards Nico once again. No time left on the clock. Surely this is the last play of the half. Nice ball in towards lane. Intercepted by this E.L. Haynes team, though. And now E.L. Haynes with a chance only as far as Taman, though, who seems to be a brick wall right now. And a lovely tackle there. Ref called a foul. Not sure I agree with that one. To me, it seemed like a bulldozer hit him. Lovely tackle there. Pokes the ball.
Yeah, Taman's played an absolute class half. The goal on the offensive end, controlling the ball in the midfield, and overall just playing great defense.
Nice ball by E.L. Haynes. A little bit of a risky clearance there, though. It works out for them. And that is half, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 to Wilson. If you're watching right now, click the subscribe button. Click that bell. Make sure to turn those post noties on. And we'll see you back in approximately 15 minutes.
Thanks for watching the first half.
Good evening, Tigers. Back at Horace Fleming III Field in a 1-0 contest right now. In a fresh new half. Wilson playing E.L. Haynes and currently up 1-0. In what seemed to be a frustrating first half. A lot of opportunities, 5 corner kicks and 5 shots on goal for the Tigers. And only 1 goal to show for that. A lot of chances, but just some rush plays and inability to finish. So let's see if the Tigers can move forward this half and get it started and really get some solid play going here.
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. But if you're E.L. Haynes, on the other hand, you got to be happy with the scoreboard being only 1-0. As you've really struggled in the possession-wise, really came out the gates, coming out with some high pressure, trying to get the ball back quickly, but then really just couldn't hold possession at all. Tried to go for lots of long balls, which just really didn't connect and really didn't have a single opportunity to score this game. So to be only down 1-0, they can make some changes and really make something happen.
Yeah, in a game that really shouldn't be close on paper, E.L. Haynes comes into this one 1-5-1, and obviously the Tigers, powerhouse, 7-2, moved up to second in the DC rankings this week behind St. John's. And you got to be happy for E.L. Haynes, as Nathan said, with the score being 1-0 here.
Wilson regains possession. Plays the long ball down to Cooper. The first goal in the game being a corner kick to Emmanuel Taman. Interesting play by Coach JC to take him out, as he played didn't play the whole first half, but played a great half in that second half when he came in. But deciding to go to the original. Oh, never mind. He's on the field. Sorry, I apologize. Misspoke.
Yeah, you wonder if he's battling a little bit of an injury too, because he's usually out there all the time, and he did not start this game. Also on the injured list, Malcolm Hornsby, he's out today. A huge key piece for the Tigers. He's out with a back injury. You'll see him on the sideline with an ice pack.
Yeah, that's a key player for them. Even though it might not matter in this game on the score sheet, but entering towards the playoffs or entering just even towards Monday's game, Monday. Wilson's varsity boys soccer team travels to RFK Stadium to play School Without Walls in a big DCIA rivalry game. Walls has had some great success this season, being undefeated in league play just the same as Wilson. So we'll see which team can break the undefeated streak of the other and come out on top. So it'll be big to see if Wilson can come back and play. I mean, if Malcolm can come back and play that game.
Taman takes it to the corner, sends a cross in and blows it way wide over the net. E.L. Haynes. Ball.
Yeah, not this natural position for him to be out in the wing there. More of a midfielder, so not naturally crossing the ball, but puts too much effort on that cross, so blows it back, and it's going to be a E.L. Haynes goal kick. I'd like to see E.L. Haynes here go for more of a slower pace build up, try to hold the possession a little bit. So we'll see if they build it from the back like Wilson often does, or if they continue to go booting the ball down deep.
They do boot it down deep, and it's met by the boot of Roulette to the corner for Stevens, and a little too far out of bounds. E.L. Haynes will take possession once again.
One thing I think Wilson has done a really great job to help hold their possession is they've really worked it through their whole team, where they work it out through the back often, through their center backs, but then they're able to work it on both sides of the ball, to their right and left back, up through the midfield, and then all throughout the attack. Scary opportunity as Pete boots it downfield. E.L. Haynes still continuing to put on the pressure, as Wilson continues to not really be fazed by the pressure, still being able to pass right through this E.L. Haynes defense. Wilson throwing. Carter has it. Almost loses the ball. And this one's going to be off of Stevens, and it's going to be an E.L. Haynes throw-in. Plays it quickly. Up to the midfield. Plays it out wide to Cook it. Plays one touch. Tries to make a pass through. E.L. Haynes defender not able to get a full touch on that and claim the ball, but kicks it out to slow down the the break. Cookett has it playing a little bit too long, so got to move him back a little bit. Cookett has it, maybe be able to swing the field. That's a 1-2. Not able to pick up that pass though, too strong of a pass. Back to Pete. Able to play it through the back. Wilson still able to hold the possession. Like to see them try to work it through the middle a little bit more. Cookett, weak ball right there. Roulette is able to retain possession though. Continuously passing down the wing. Cookett to Roulette. Still some weak passes by Cookett. Not a characteristic thing that you see from Cookett so far this season, as he's known as one of their better passers, one of their corner kick takers, and you know he gets some very great crosses into the middle. So not characteristic for him to making some poor passes.
Yeah, it's a bad force there, but oh, what a leave to Folds down low. Tries to send it in to Cooper, but swallowed up by the goalkeeper. Uncharacteristic there by Cookett on the other side. A little bit too much forcing, and that's what you saw in the first half, which diminished opportunities early there.
Yep, Carter tries to win the header, doesn't. Booted it out big. Again, Yale Haynes continue to try to boot the ball down long continuously, and it really hasn't been successful, as they had one chance early, and a chance on a shot inside the box. But since then, they really haven't had a single opportunity to score. With Wilson holding possession, and E.L. Haynes really not even having not only a shot on goal, but an opportunity or even like opportunities to hold possession inside Wilson's territory.
Yeah, I'd say just eyeballing this game, Wilson has held at least 90% of this possession so far. They're really controlling the ball and playing tiki-taka through the midfield and creating opportunities off that. So look to see for E.L. Haynes if they can get an opportunity here and just at least a shot on goal, test the goalkeeping of Pete, and try to get through the defense, who's played exceptionally nice so far.
Interesting substitution comes in. Henry Ellison checks in for Dylan Stevens. Stevens had a great game so far with that beautiful shot that almost went in on that corner, and then he had another corner which led to an assist. So he's been all over the field, so interesting for them to make the substitution to bring in Ellison. And another sort of change is Cookett moves to left back now, and Ellison moves to right back.
Yeah, I think they're just looking for a fresh set of legs on the right side who can make some runs and play it through the midfield.
Long ball to Carter. We know he has speed, a little bit too physical, so they're going to call that a foul. They love playing that ball down to Carter because they know he has that speed on that right side. Not able to get to that one, and can't push that defender like that in the back. So it's going to be E.L. Haynes' free kick. Now let's see if they play this one back. My guess is they're not going to play it back. They're not going to try to hold possession. They're going to continuously now try to make a ball down deep, which they do. This one's met by Wilson defenders. Wilson regains possession. Folds has space. Space to run. Plays it towards Henry. Tries to cross this one in. It's going to go off of E.L. Haynes defenders, and it's going to be a Wilson throw-in down deep into that last third.
Yeah, confusing to me while E.L. Haynes keeps playing it downfield. They really haven't gotten anything off that opportunity yet. That was the first time I think I can recall that they've even regained the ball, and they lost it right away. So I'd like to see them just play small ball like Wilson does often. Into the middle, a great chance, and swallowed up by the E.L. Haynes defender and cleared out. A huge opportunity there.
Like we talked about earlier, E.L. Haynes knows how dangerous Wilson is if they can get inside the box. So they've elected to move their center backs back and their defensive line back every time Wilson has the opportunity. So forcing Wilson to really take shots just outside the box or deep inside the box instead of getting them the right opportunities. And so far, I feel like it's been super successful by only giving up one goal for Wilson.
That was Matias Hernandez there on the opportunity for the shot, and just recently on the foul there.
Roulette with a beautiful ball to Carter. Up to Ellison, making that run on that right side. They've really attacked this right side as Endless Ellison makes a weak ball.
Yeah, confusing once again. Both of these teams really have to stay inside themselves and just gut it up for these next 30 minutes and just play tiki football and really just do what they know how to do and create smaller passes instead of trying to make the bigger plays. You saw Ellison try and do there down the sideline. That's just not who the Tigers are, and they've got to play on themselves if they want to ramp up the score here.
Because one goal, football can change in one goal. It's not like other sports where if you're dominating the possession and outplaying the opposing team, you can only be up one possession. All it takes is one opportunity for this E.L. Haynes team to get back in this game. So you can't be happy if you're Coach J.C. Congolo with your team only being up 1-0 in a game where you expect, based on the way you're playing, based on the possession, based on the shots and everything, that you'll be up way more.
Yeah, shout out to Brass Sarin back there for the E.L. Haynes team. He's been rock solid in goal all night with a couple great saves and just really not allowed for opportunities to go crazy and for the Tigers to score a lot here. So he's been really good for them, the sophomore.
Interesting for Coach J.C. Congolo to not make any changes up front. I thought since they haven't been super successful in putting in goals, that they might go to one of their players that's better at finishing outside the box, such as Manji. We know he has a nice foot on him and can score outside there, but decided to stick with the same three guys up there up front. So we'll see if that changes later out through this game. Great defense by Wilson. They're just swallowing up these E.L. Haynes players and just not allowing them to get into that last third.
Good clear out there by Ellison down the sideline to create an opportunity on the counterattack. But gives it up right away. That was roulette right into the defenders. Ooh.
Big opportunity, and it's goal! E.L. Haynes on an awful defensive possession by Wilson lets a pass go deep into that right-hand side of the field, and they're able to put this one back in the back of the net, tying the game up at 1-1. You can't be happy with that if you're Wilson.
Yeah, I believe that was number 10, Christopher Haynes right there. A super unfortunate goal if you're a Tigers fan.
Yeah, but a beautiful ball right there to put that one back and give that player space to be able to really just have a one-on-one with the keeper and be able to finish that.
Yeah, that's what E.L. Haynes has been waiting for the whole game. I guess that's what you get with the risky play downfield every time. And it worked out. Unlucky for the Tigers, but you know, if you're the Tigers, you got to bear down here. You can't be intimidated by that one goal. You can't be nervous. You got to play your football. You know you're the better team here, and just finish this one out and score a couple goals right here.
Yeah, a little bit also unfortunate that Biddle, their star center back, and normally he would be back there, went for a slide tackle or kind of got himself out of the play by going for a tackle outside the box, and so wasn't able to react and get back there to where I feel like that's also what led to the goal, is it opened up that backside of that back post and that backside of that goal.
There he is once again, Brath Sarin with another good save on a Cooper Lane shot there.
You can see on the sidelines Wilson's second set of midfielders, as the only thing they've really changed besides Ellison are warming up on that sidelines. So that's Wendell, Wendell and Chico are both warming up on the sideline.
Yeah, it looks like Coach JC was pretty angry after that goal. Told some folks to get up and get loose and look to see some substitutions here in a couple of seconds.
Carter tries to make a play. This one's going to earn that corner. See if they can capitalize on another one of these.
This is where Wilson has to do their damage right now. They've got to make something happen. They've got to get a shot on goal. They have to have an opportunity right here. This is a big momentum shift in the game right here, and the Tigers need this for their confidence.
Go Tiger.
This is huge for them. We know Tigers are super dangerous on corner kicks. Their one goal in this game is on a corner kick. See if they can get another one. Cook it, whips it in. gets one in the box, into folds, and Biddle has an opportunity to shoot, but way too strong. Not a natural shooter right there, and doesn't get the right foot on it, so wasted opportunity again.
Yeah, once again, the same story. I mean, we're right there. A header to the back post opportunity, and just whipped on it. And a bad shot by Biddle there towards the end of the play. But Tigers get the momentum they need there. Just got to finish it.
Again, played by Taman. Out to Carter. He has some room. Let's see if he makes one of those dribbling plays, or if they pass it towards the center. He does go for one of the dribbles, but great defense right there by E.L. Haynes as they get another throw-in.
Yeah, you got to credit the E.L. Haynes defense. Towards the beginning of the game, you know, you kind of blamed the Tigers' offense and the ability to not finish, and that's still present here, but E.L. Haynes has done a good job containing the runs and really keeping Wilson in themselves. Ooh, and that's a questionable call there towards the sideline.
Yeah, I thought that went off an E.L. Haynes defender, but they're going to call that one a goal kick. So E.L. Haynes is going to boot that one, but Wilson is still able to. Oh, no, they gain possession, but now they lose it. Manuel has it though. See if he can make something happen. See if the midfield can make something happen. They got to be able to finish on one of these opportunities that they get, or just get some more quality in opportunities. Play a little bit slower, work it through the back like they were before. Because on these long balls that they're trying to do towards that right-hand side that they've continuously gone to, they haven't been super successful. Great play right there by Ellison to win that possession back.
Plays it out wide. Tries to send a crossing, but blocked. To the sideline and tries to send a crossing once again. That'll be a Tigers corner kick. A good play there by Matias Hernandez.
It just slows down it stops opportunities when the E.L. Haynes defenders are going so back. They're following the ball, they're going back towards that end line almost, and so it's not allowing Wilson to be able to really cross that in and be effective in that. Where I feel like they got to slow down, stop attacking the wing, because we see that E.L. Haynes is adjusting to that and stopping that. You got to think that they attack the middle.
Yeah, so a couple subs there for the Tigers. Hernandez folds and Roulette will all come off. Biddle playing up the sideline. Uncharacteristic of him once again, but trying to make a play for the Tigers late in this game as the clock ticks down to 23 minutes. Still a 1-1 tie.
Wilson throwing. Here's Cookett. Tries to chip this one into the middle of the box. Chico has it. Wilson makes a great play on that ball. This time out to Wendell. You know he can make plays. He's speedy and quick and smart player out there in the midfield. Working on either side of the field. I like this. Instead of just pushing out through the sides, I like to see them attack through the middle as they work side to side. Taman has lots of space, goes for a goal, and it's saved by the keeper. Do not like that shot right there, way too deep, and didn't even really get much power on that where the keeper can make a routine save. Like for them to be a little bit more patient. If you didn't see anything in front of him, maybe slow down, turn, make a play, pass behind him, and then work for a shot from there, or a little bit closer in, ideally.
Cleared out by Biddle. Once again, some frustration from the Tigers there. Keeps feeling like the opportunity is there, but nothing to come for it, nothing to show for it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you got to be frustrated in this game with all the opportunities that you've had, and to have E.L. Haynes really have one opportunity and they finish on it, and this game to be 1-1. You can't be happy with that. Makes a long throw. Cookett with a great physical play to hold off that E.L. Haynes attacker. Boots it up. Retained by E.L. Haynes. Some great headers right there. Taman has space. Like to see, a little bit of miscommunication between Wendell and Taman. Not able to connect on that one.
Yeah, if you've been watching this game at all, you know Wilson likes to play it wide and work it through the midfield and play through the middle to create their opportunities, and a little miscommunication for Wendell there. Should have been towards the sideline and ends up being a Tigers turnover. But they regain the ball. A beautiful ball by Taman down the sideline to Ellison. Ellison tries to make a play and dumps it down to Cooper. Lane dribbles to his left and tackled, but a foul. Good play by Lane to try and create something. Ellison will take the free kick now.
Yeah, big opportunity right here. Right on that right-hand side, right in this range. I feel like it's a perfect spot. Ellison kicks it in. It's going to be a corner kick, but thought Ellison could have got that ball a little bit higher, maybe give an opportunity to get a header for for Lane or Taman. But decides to go for more cross to try to get on one of the foots of the Wilson opposition. But it's deflected by one of the EL Haynes defenders.
Yeah, it didn't look like a horrible cross there. Just no one there on that backside, and you see that constantly towards this game. Oh, an opportunity for Biddle in the open field. Taman now with the chance, and nothing. Once again, cleared out by EL Haynes. The best opportunity of the second half so far. Missed.
Yeah, another corner kick. They've really been dangerous on them. Have had some great opportunities, only been able to finish on one of them when they've had 8 corner kicks. But if they keep attacking, keep on putting on this pressure, they gotta think that they get one.
Yeah, 19 minutes left in this one. Still a 1-1 tie in an unexpected EL Haynes versus Wilson game right here. EL Haynes playing some good defense and put a run together and put one on the board, and Tigers are in awe now as they look to get one in the back of the net and win this one.
Free kick for EL Haynes. Boots it down long. No one on the end of that one. Cookett's going to retain this one. Or no, he's going to take this one out, I think, for a goal kick. Not much time for either team really to make anything happen. 18 minutes left in this half. Still some time, but can't be super patient if you're Wilson. Got to make something happen. Got to finish this game, because I know JC and I know this team will not be happy with a 1-1 tie.
No, absolutely not. If you're the Tigers, you just want to win this one at this point.
Playing out to Pete. EL Haynes with a little bit of pressure. Well, Taman doesn't make the best touch on that, but they hold possession. Taman playing out wide. Ellison tries to make a run. Not able to get the ball, but we have Wilson throw in. They play this one short. He does. Into the middle, man. He has lots of space. Maybe I thought he could have worked it back, as kind of just dribbled into an EL Haynes defender. Instead of could have worked it back, looked for something open, but continues to pressure that as Manji starts warming up on the sideline.
Ellison frustrated there.
Wilson still applying the pressure. They've applied it all game. They've pulled the pressure. They've done everything they needed to except finish. And this game is breaking a streak in that the Wilson Tigers have had of games without a goal scored on them. Trying to get back to Cooper on that long ball, but too strong on that, and the keeper's able to pick that one up. Cooper has really not been able to be effective in this game at all, with the EL Haynes defenders playing great defense on him. As EL Haynes had gains of throwing.
Minutes left in this one. Still a 1-1 tie. Tigers shocked so far.
Moves this one long. Ellison makes a great header on that. Chico has it with some space. Tries to get to Carter, but deflected. Wilson's going to regain possession. Ellison has it. Working it from the back. Trying to play slow. 15 minutes left in this game of a beautiful football game by both teams. Ellison has it. Cookett has some space in that line. They find him. Has some space. Maybe try to work it towards the middle now. Gives it into Carter. Carter can't hold on to that ball. Great play by that Wilson defender. Biddle comes up, wins that ball back. Ellison, maybe play him on the wing. They don't. Chico has it. Goes for goal. Oh! On a great shot just wide. A great opportunity right there for Chico to score. Not able to finish that one. That was a great opportunity. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, Chico is one of the only people who could have attempted that, and Coach JC would have been all right with it. He's got a good boot, but you think once again that the Tigers want to play this one slow and really work through their midfield and do what they do best, and just try to get one in the back of the net at this point.
Tigers lose possession. Manji comes into this game for Carter, playing at that right wing position. Finds Chico. Chico looking for Lane. Lane has it on the wing. Loses possession, gains it back. Trying to make something happen. This one's going to be a throw-in for Wilson.
Swarming defense from Haynes. Boy, they're really playing good in that backfield and really shutting Cooper Lane down, the leading goal scorer in the DCIA.
Ellison has it, goes for goal. Way too strong. Now I think they're forcing a little bit. They're getting antsy. They want this goal, so they're not being patient with the ball, and they're going for goal on shots that I don't think are the great opportunities. I'm liking that they're taking long shots, that they're not forcing it into the center when it's not open, but I don't think that was the greatest opportunity right there for Ellison.
No, not at all, and you could see the frustration there. He knew he shouldn't have taken that shot. Uh-oh. Dangerous play there, and Pete's going to have to clear it. Boy, another miscommunication for the Tigers in the midfield.
Another miscommunication. Looks like Coach JC talked about communication early in the season that they struggle with that in games against St. John's, and they lose some of those games against St. John's and DCI. And this team stepped it up. We thought that they had worked on that, and it had really worked. They went on a run of really communicating well and not letting anything get to them. But it looks in this game like it's a whole different story with teams struggling to communicate and having some miscommunications in the midfield on the passing and on the defensive end. What? Goal kick. Boots it long. Henry wins it. Emmanuel has it, makes a one bad touch, but still keeps possession. Working it from the back. I'm liking the possession, just keep passing, keep doing what Coach JC wants you to do. Great pressure right there by Haynes, but able to hold it. Cookett has it in space. Tries to get this one in, gets this one into Lane. Great opportunity, but great defense right there by Haynes. No foul as the Wilson fans wanted to call right there. Beautiful pass right there by Cookett to get it into Lane. But as you see, as soon as Lane gets the ball, both center backs, all the back line drops back and doesn't allow Lane to shoot. Ellison has it. In space. Nothing there though. The midfield of Haynes are playing great right now. Taman has it. In space. Maybe look for a cross in. He does. In space, but Haynes gets a good clearance and he's in space with Ellison chasing after behind him. Great tackle right there by Biddle, though, to not let anything past him. The back line has played exceptional, except for that one goal they've given up.
Yeah, we've got to shout out Max and Biddle, the two team captains, really holding it down back there for the center backs and keeping this game interesting.
Going for E.L. Haynes. Chico has it, boots it up high. This one's going to be picked down by Anji, but he's not able to have a great touch on it, and they're going to lose possession. Manny has it in space. Plays a beautiful ball, but just too much into the center. So Wilson's going to regain possession. Maybe switch the field. No, Manny has space. Tried to get it to Manji, but people are not happy with that. Don't know what he was thinking there.
Surprised we haven't seen the re-entrance of Stevens in this second half. He had the one assist of the first half on my corner kick, and just hasn't come out yet in the second half. Looks like Carter is getting ready to check in.
Manji, right idea, trying to get that ball down to Wendell. I think this Wilson team should make some changes and try to keep attacking the middle. Whereas those sides on the crosses really haven't worked at all so far this game, and so try to work through the middle and get some shots right inside the box or right outside the box for one of their guys that can finish that, such as Chico or Manji, because we know they have some good finishing on them. Beautiful ball right there. Manji has it, but loses possession, and this one's going to be a goal kick. Just kind of went for a cross, but wasn't able to get the foot on it.
Yeah, see it once again. We're just playing too aggressive balls down the field. It's just unfortunate to see. Gotta stay in yourself if you're the Tigers, even if there is 8 minutes left here.
Yeah, Wilson's just playing very sloppy. 8 minutes left. They just don't have that much time to make something happen, though. Still have time to score, though. Just don't have time to keep wasting these opportunities. Manji has it. Took it. I thought he might have been out of bounds right there, and he was. So that's going to be a E.L. Haynes throw-in. I'd like Wilson to really just try to attack each side of the field. I felt like they did a great job of working through the whole field on that first half. But now I feel like they just continuously working to that right-hand side where the E.L. Haynes defenders can really just stack that side and not even have to defend the Wilson opponents on that other left-hand side of the field. Wendell has it in space. Not the greatest pass right there. E.L. Haynes has it. Miscommunication again, and it's going to be another throw-in.
7 minutes and 30 seconds left. You got to get a good couple possessions here if you're the Tigers. Play it through your midfield, play down through the wing, get a cross into lane or Taman and make something happen here. You got to be unhappy if this ends in a tie if you're the Tigers.
Chico plays it to Manji. Manji can't control it. So E.L. Haynes gets possession again.
Good
Great.
physical.
Playing it through the back. That's what I like to see. But no need for that chip, in my opinion. I think just work it through the back, switch the field, make the E.L. Haynes defenders cover each side and every player. Don't allow them to converge on one player, which they have been doing, or converge on one side. Ellison has space. Works it into Manji. Manji controls it. Has space, goes for goal, and it's just wide. Again, they're going for these shots from around, I would say, 35 yards that shot was, where I felt like you could be a little bit more patient, pass it back, pass it forward, depending on what you think is open, and then go for a shot. Like, I agree with the long shots, but not from 35 yards away.
Yeah, totally agree with that. The long shots are really unnecessary and are just slowing the pace down for the Tigers. And you keep seeing this counterattack from E.L. Haynes, which has resulted in their one goal. Carter running hard to the sideline and will not get that in time for an E.L. Haynes throw-in.
Out of bounds. It's going to be a E.L. Haynes throw-in. Wilson throwing now. This one's going to be controlled by Biddle. Playing it out wide to Ellison. Have some space. Plays it inside to Carter. Carter has it. Back to Pickett, has it out wide. To Carter. Back inside. I'm liking this passing. Out wide to Ellison. Has some space. Loses that touch though. Sloppy play on something that if he controls that ball, may be able to get a cross in, maybe able to just get a simple pass into the middle and then get an opportunity to score. Chico has it. Free kick. Down the line, Carter. Tries to get this one inside the box. He does. This one's going to go to Monji. And saved by the keeper.
Unfortunate once again, the Tigers get their opportunity, and just like that, it diminishes once again. Going to have to rebuild it from the backfield with 4 minutes left. Still a 1-1 tie at Forest Fleming the third field here.
This one's going to be an E.L. Haynes throw-in. Wilson players not happy with this call. Manji has it. Tries to boot it down long. Too much on that one though. Could have been an opportunity to try to get it inside the lane, but not able to connect with him there.
Yeah, Lane slow on the takes, even though it was a bad ball by Manji. He's got to get up there quicker and react to that. Fans getting into it a little bit now with some much needed energy for the Tigers, who have looked diminished throughout the second half after the E.L. Haynes goal.
Cook has it. Let's see if they can feed off this Wilson fans' energy. Jamie makes a beautiful run, and he gets the handball call that they wanted. Beautiful opportunity right here. If Cookett takes this to whip it in, let's see if they can feed off this energy from the crowd.
Crowd really getting into it here. You love to see it if you're a Tigers fan.
Manji's going to take this one. Let's see if he decides to go for goal, or if he tries to get this one back post for a perfect opportunity for, say, Cooper or Taman to get a beautiful header right there.
Yeah, you'd love to see him play this into the box and see if someone can get a head on it. Plays it down the sideline to Coquit, who sends it in. Over to the back. Lane's got an opportunity, but he slips. And the ball will be given up. Still Wilson ball. Biddle will take the throw in quickly and try and get it in to Lane down the sideline, but Biddle with a little bit too aggressive play with only 2 minutes here and an E.L. Haynes throw in.
You got to be frustrated with that call. With that play, with the Cookett kind of weak cross on it, uncharacteristic again on that cross. Thought he could have gotten a better cross down towards the goal, but a little bit of a weak one goes back in the back of the box, and then just weak possession right there. Not able to hold possession after that, and so wasted opportunity again. With only a minute left, they got to make something happen. Got to think this is coming to one of their last opportunities to score. Wilson's got to put everything they can into this game now. A minute left. Ellison's running hard. And that's going to be a foul. Another opportunity to score right here. A big free kick. 50 seconds left in this game. You got to think this has got to be one of their last opportunities to score.
Yeah, this is it right here. Tigers fans on the edge of their seat. 42 seconds and counting left. The fans into it. Into the box. Taylor! With the goal! Taylor! 2 goals for David! Goal!
Big play with 18.
He was dancing.
Huge play by Taman to put in the big goal and extend to with under a minute left in this game. Wilson fans happy with this one. Huge play. Beautiful cross and beautiful finish by Taman. Second goal on the night. You gotta be happy with that one. Minute left. The final chance. One of the final chances for Wilson, and the ref blows the whistle. Wilson takes the victory over E.L. Haynes.
Completely deserved, if you ask me, Nathan. Controlled the whole game, whole 80 minutes. I mean, it was just Wilson. This last 20 minutes, as you saw, E.L. Haynes is just giving the ball back to them, baiting them to attack. In the end, E-man, T-man to the rescue.
Yeah, Kokit plays a beautiful ball there to that back post, and Taman does the rest. If you're a Tigers fan, you've been on the edge of your seat the whole game, and a little bit nervous, to be honest, in what should have been an easy one on paper coming into this one. But it all ends up well for the Tigers at Horace Fleming III Field here, taking a 2-1 victory. Very exciting. Emmanuel Taman with both goals, both headers, and the game-winning goal with 12 seconds left in this one.
If you like this game, make sure to click that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications by clicking on that bell, and make sure to tune in tomorrow to our homecoming varsity football game against Bayou.
This is
Baloo.
This has been Nathaniel Wigman.
Mikkel Quack.
And Liam Irvin from Wilson Live. Stay tuned for more content.
We appreciate you being here. Thank you.